because for me, even when I was dating my husband, kissing wasn't going to just lead to the bed. But it was for maybe another person that I was dating, it was like, oh, you're going overboard. Okay, so you can't kiss. So, you know, so it depends on the individuals, and it depends on the values that you're trying to still uphold within that relationship. And also, if you're upfront with the person, I always tell people this, if say I met you, I'm single, you're single, and I told you, yeah, so I told you though that I don't kiss or at all during a relationship. He's a person that kisses, give him the opportunity to go ahead and leave. That's not what he wants to go ahead and do. Then okay, he can go on mind his business and I can just keep going on. Lots of people like to continue to pursue something that they just don't want, you know, that's not available, or don't want to do something that you want to do. So, you know, you always keep that in mind. So going back to what I was saying, it depends on the individual. It depends on them, you know, because some things are extremely tempting for someone and another person it won't even bother them. So, amen. Yeah. Okay, I got an amen. Thank you. Love you.
And I would agree with you as well. We know our limits and our boundaries, and we have to set them very early when you feel like, okay, God is taking us to the next level. What is okay for you? What is okay for us together? And then let God lead you. There's a lot that can happen before you get to the bedroom that's impure. And so it can be touching inappropriately. It can be cuddling too much and talking too much. Yes. I mean, you have to pray the entire way through when you know this is the one, or when you're thinking about this is the one. And so not being alone and putting those things in place is very important. And we know our boundaries. We know our buttons and what's going to push them. And so if a kiss is going to make you, normally a kiss sends off a radar to other parts of our body to say there needs to be more going on than kissing. So we just have to know our limits and really just assess the situation and set those boundaries very early. And as far as dating in our ministry, we don't even use that word. I meant to say that earlier. We use courting. And dating is a world's term, and so we have to be careful how we relate our situations to the world and how we interact with one another in comparison to the world. Okay.
That's good.
Basically, with that question, the thing that should be asked is not what is too far, but what am I doing that could be a stumbling block to anybody? You know, because we can't just we can't just find somebody and all of a sudden be the perfect husband or wife. We have to practice these things in every relationship that we have. And the word says that if it causes my brother to stumble by me eating meat in the idol's temple, it's better for me not to eat meat in his presence. So with that situation, I have a friend who struggled with alcoholism. I never struggled with alcohol, but at one point in time, we could not drink out of certain glasses because of the things that would be brought up inside of them. And so if you are with someone who is comfortable holding hands because they've never had that true blue fleshly struggle, hold hands if it's okay with you. And then if you're with someone who cannot walk too close with you, if you truly do care for this person, my favorite quote that was given to me was, the walk you make alone is meant for everybody but you. And so when you completely take yourself out of the situation and do something completely for this other person, and if that means not walking too close, then that's what you're to do. And any time that we ever overstep those bounds and say, I'm going to do what I want to do because I want to do it despite what this person has asked of me, has shown me, we're wrong. That's when we have gone too far. Hands down. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And so that's the main question. And in order to do that, we have to completely be honest with one another. For some reason, we won't talk with one another and let each other know the truth about what's inside of us. And I will want to put on a facade and show her that I'm a great man, so I refuse to let her know that I struggle with pornography. Right. So I'm just going to be that guy. And, hey, you know, I love Jesus. You know, I love Jesus. I love Jesus all the time. And everything that she's doing, unknowingly, she's feeding something inside of me that I could have kept her from being a stumbling block to me. Good. And so we have to be completely open with one another and ask ourselves, what am I doing that I should not be doing? What am I doing to be a stumbling block for anybody in my life? Whether that's a quote-unquote boyfriend, girlfriend, that stupid thing that we call nowadays, or a spouse, or just a simple friend. And so that is too far. Yeah, it is.
I mean, everybody said it. All right. They want to kiss.
Okay. Come on now.
long. Hold on, for too long. All right, so that's awesome. You know, we all know that we all have our different limitations, but let's just say one night, the music's just right, you know, the lights off, you know, and you cross that boundary with that person that you're dating. Do you feel like it will ultimately damage the entire relationship? Is there any coming back from it? What impacts would you say that has, and is there any coming back?
From what?
Having sex.
Once you had sex.
Right.
Relations.
You had sex. The music was right. And so it was, they had sex.
Okay, I don't know about playing music, but okay, I don't know about too much music, just go ahead. But, I'm joking. Anyway, so,
Too much.
I just think, no, here's the thing is this. I think once you have crossed the line and had sex with a person, let's be honest, once you cross that line, then now comes the point of what it is I want to do after that. Now, let me understand this for both sides. For men, it's all about the chase. So once I got you, and whether it was good or not good, it'll make a difference. Well, I'm going to call you back again. But once I cross the line and have sex with you, the chase is now over. As opposed to women, it's now emotional type of thing. Even if you can be friends, and all of a sudden y'all cross the boundaries, can you go back to being friends again? Don't get me wrong, y'all can, but the dynamics of the friendship has now changed.
Right.
So now I got to find out how I got to love this person in a whole new different way. And that's really what it's all about. Now, again, let's think about it. Why we really want to have sex with a person? Is it just a physical thing or what? Because for men, it's physical. Let's be honest. Am I right, fellas? Don't leave me out here. Y'all are quiet. Don't look at me like y'all know what I'm talking about. Men, is it not physical? Yes, men. Yes, no. Okay. Y'all look at me like, dude, you by yourself on this one. I'm still stuck on the kissing part. but again, so once you cross the line and once you know that's where you're going, then you have to now look at the relationship totally different. Now, can that happen where it can be a better relationship? Yes. But you got to find out all the way from the beginning what I really want from that person. If it's just sex I want, be honest and say, hey, it's just sex I want. See, men don't be real like that.
Hello, somebody.
If I want you, then hey, I just want sex. We can be sex partners. I'll call you when I feel like it. We good. But if women, you say, okay,
Jesus.
don't trip, because he done moved on.
Hello.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. If you already know the category he done put you in, don't get surprised when he don't fall through. And the same with men. Ain't you stalking her, she already told you. Because women nowadays just like, hey, this is what we're going to do, and I'm done. Come on now. And men, we be like, oh, really? Oh, that's how, I mean, some of y'all, you right now calling the same person, hey, when you going to call me back? I told you. I'm going to call you when I feel like it. Or who you with? None of your business. Men do that. Okay, anyway, so.
I love this guy here. He is so real. Yeah. Why everybody trying to be deep and wonderful? I mean, if I had a hidden camera and followed some of y'all, it'd be devastating some of the things I would see. So I've been in church all my life, and I'm really sick of church folks because everybody tries to wear a banner and a facade. I mean, he's talking serious. Yeah. I mean, I don't even want to take a poll. But I know everybody in here ain't doing everything that's right. I mean, if you are, God needs to go and take you tonight. So let's just be real about it. You know, what the man is saying is true. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to, a lot of people have, I wouldn't say ruined relationships because of premarital sex, but a lot of relationships have gone down simply because men look at you differently after that, and that's just real talk. Now, first off, when a man looks at a woman, he already knows if he want to get it or not. Now, that's being real. And a woman does too. Because actually, we do the choosing.
Yeah.